ultimately, people are eating 13% of their daily caloric intake is coming from added sugar. That's a lot. If you 2,000 calorie a day, if you just consider that like on average, that's a lot of coming from sugar. In fact, guidelines. So the guidelines for like the strictest guidelines suggest no more than 5% of your total daily caloric intake coming from added sugar. So that would be like no more than 25 grams a day. 5%. People are eating 13% of their total calorie intake from added sugar. But there's an addictive aspect there as well. And that's been shown in certainly a lot of animal studies, but also some human data as well. So there's been studies showing that if people eat added sugar, it activates dopamine reward pathways in the brain, in the striatum. And there's also evidence that if you look at people that are obese, the obesogenic diet is largely consists of a lot of added sugar. Well, people that are obese have a lower density of dopamine 2 receptors, D2 receptors, really indicative of something called tolerance. So what happens if you keep activating the dopamine reward pathway is that your body, as a adaptive response, a feedback to it, goes, oh,
Habituates.
I don't need so many dopamine receptors because I had a lot of that signal coming in, right? But what ends up happening is when you have fewer of those receptors, then the little bit of dopamine that you have, you're not feeling it as much. You need more and more, right?